Okay. Hi everybody. I don't know if this is a good setup or if you guys can see me, but it looks like it's okay in the screen. And can you believe it? I'm actually filming a video for my channel. It has been so long since my last video and I am sorry for that. I've just been so busy with the girls and working, and I just haven't ever found the time to sit down and actually talk to you guys. I used to film every Saturday, I think, and then post Sunday, or I would film Sunday morning and post it that night. But it took time. Like, I would get ready and I'd have to like set up my camera. But yeah, so I'm back. I'm filming a video for you guys. I'm so excited. I am going to just fill you guys in on everything that's happened in our life here for the past, I'm gonna say probably a year and a half it's been since I've actually filmed something. I'm just gonna update you on how the girls are doing and some big changes that have happened. We did recently move. We moved in January into a bigger house. We were in a 3-bedroom, just under 1,600 square foot house, and we moved into now just over a 2,100 square foot house, 4-bedroom. So yeah, we upgraded and we are so happy. We're so much more comfortable in this house. We actually were able to make a playroom for the girls and they just have more room to run around. It was mostly our backyard in our other house that was the concern, because we were on a busy street and the girls love being outside and we didn't really have a backyard at that house, and that was just so concerning for me because I knew this summer that's all they would want to be doing is being outside. So the opportunity presented itself. We found this gorgeous house and we put our house up on the market, and we were selling right at Christmas time, or right before Christmas time. I think we started putting the offer in on this house that we bought, I think right after Thanksgiving for Canada, so in October. And then our house went up for sale on the market, I think like the first week of November. And that, with toddlers, twin toddlers, was a experience. Like, when you have your house up for sale, you have to keep it spotless. And we also live in a new area, so we're competing with show homes that have never been lived in, homes that are perfect. So there was a lot of pressure on my husband and I to keep our house always clean. We'd have showings. We usually had showings twice a week, 3 times a week, and they wouldn't give us much notice. Usually the morning before, like, we would get contacted in the morning to come that afternoon, so we would spend our whole morning cleaning. But yeah, and then when you have toddlers running around after you, messing up right after you, it was a lot of fun. But anyways, we got through it. We moved, we lived, and we're here now. And I actually have like a spare bedroom to film videos in, so I don't know why I'm not doing it more often, but hopefully I will get back into it and be filming some more for you guys. But yeah, Grace and Violet, they're gonna turn 3 next month. I can't believe it. You know, Mom, I never actually knew how much patience I had. That's one thing I've learned about myself. Toddlers test your patience, I'm sure you know if you're a mom, and every day is a struggle. Terrible 2s and teenager 3s is a real thing. We started terrible 2s well before they were 2. It started, I think, like 2 months before they turned 2, and that came with them not wanting to be in their cribs anymore, so we had to transition them into toddler beds before they were 1, which in my opinion was just way too early. But that's just how Violet beats to her own drum, and when Violet thinks that something is done and she's ready for it, there's no changing her mind or trying to coax her back into how it should be done. And that's been how she's been her whole life so far. She just started climbing out of her crib, and it became to be like a safety factor. We didn't want her getting hurt because like the crib was pretty high. We lowered it as low as we could, like, and it gets to a point where like they're kids right? They're human beings. Like, they're not caged animals. And I said to my husband, like, obviously she's ready. She doesn't want to be kept in it. I'm not going to get like one of those tents or something, because I mean, that's just, I don't know. If you do that, that's fine. But like, it was time. Obviously, like, we weren't ready. I don't think they were really ready, but we learned, and we went through a few months, well, a good like almost half a year of the bedtime struggle. And I think lots of parents do go through this. So yeah, we moved them. I think we moved Violet first because she was the first one ready. Grace was still just staying in her crib, so that was nice. Like with twins, I find that if you can stagger it, it's better. Except for their schedule, like, always keep them on the same schedule. I always keep them on the same schedule. I don't let one sleep or nap if the other one's not sleeping or napping. I've been strict about that, and I still am. Like, I know they're different, but it just throws off our whole family schedule if they're off. So I stick to bedtime, like sleep routine and everything. They stay the same. But if like I know with the beds, transitioning them, we did it one at a time. Potty training, we're in potty training right now phase. We're doing one at a time. I give it applause to the moms, twin moms that can do it at the same time. One is enough for me. But yeah, back to transitioning them into toddler beds. So we moved Violet, and it was right before their second birthday. We took the railing off her crib, and she liked to wander. She liked to get out. She wouldn't stay in her room. So we did that whole, like, she'd be beside my bed in the middle of the night and scare the crap out of me. And then we found her downstairs one morning. So we ended up having to get the child lock for their door. And then that was a struggle because she wanted to get out. So she would cry at the door for most of bedtime routine for half an hour, and we'd have to go in and calm her down. And yeah, it was such a struggle, such a struggle. And I really do think that she was too young. They just didn't understand that, you know, you had to stay in their room. And that actually lasted. So that lasted from June of last year up until we just moved. They were getting a little bit better. They would end up sleeping in the hallway at our old house. Like, even I know Christmas, I think I posted a picture on Instagram of them both in the hallway Christmas Eve. It never got better. And I don't know if it was like our house, the room, or the beds, because then when we moved into this house, we got them new toddler beds because we just had the cheapo IKEA cribs where the one of the sides comes off, and they always fell out of the bed. And we were gonna get them railings, but it was so low that we just didn't see the point, and we knew that we were gonna be buying them new beds when we moved, so we just kept it. But yeah, we got them the cute sleigh beds from IKEA, and it was so funny. Like, as soon as we moved in here, it just switched. They stay in their room, they never leave. And it's so funny because when my husband and I bought this house and we were like picking which room was going to be which, we did our playroom right off our bonus room, and then the next room is their room. And my husband said, do you think that like that's going to be bad because you think they're going to get out of their room and go to their playroom all the time? And I was like, yeah, maybe. And then we were just going to kibosh the toy room if that was happening, or lock it or something. But it's so funny, like, they don't. They know now that it's bedtime. They stay in their rooms, and it's just been just so nice. Like, I've been waiting for this moment for, like I said, from June last year to January of this year. And like, we tried everything with bedtime, like everything, and nothing worked, nothing. So like I said, just when your kid's ready to do whatever you're needing them to do, if it's bedtime, routine, they're just gonna do it when they're ready. Like, it's just, that would be my biggest thing. It's like potty training too. Violet, it took us a day, 2 days. She was ready, done, done with diapers. As soon as it took like a good day to get like, you know, that she had to understand what she was doing on the potty. Done. As soon as she got her little treat we gave her, she was like excited. She knew what it, like, she was like, this is awesome. I don't have to wet my pants anymore or my diaper. Done. Just, it was just, it blew me away because I was dreading potty training. I didn't know how to approach it. I was reading I was reading things on Pinterest about it, and I was reading Instagrams, and I was trying to figure out like how I was gonna do the, like, with twins, and I was just blown away with Violet when it just happened like that. But now Grace, on the other hand, is being a little bit more challenging. I tried the whole 3-day routine, but she doesn't care. She doesn't care that she wets her pants. She wants a diaper, and so I've come to the conclusion that she's just not ready yet. She watches her sister and she says, good job, like she gets all excited, and then I go, do you want to try? Nope. So I'm just kind of working at it every day. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since we started this whole potty training thing. And yeah, like I said, I've just been blown away by Violet. Like, we went out and I actually forgot to not, well, I did not forget. We went out and she had underwear on, and my husband was like, this is tricky. Like, we should put pull-ups on her or something. And I said, no, like, she's gonna have to learn that if she wets herself when we're out, that she has to ask to go to potty or something. She needs to learn. Like, I read about that. Like, you just need to do it, especially with, like, even nighttime. Because I want to get totally away from the diapers and pull-ups. I don't want to be messing around with that. Like, I feel like once they get it, it should click and it's done. I know everyone's different, like I said. Don't take all my advice because, like I said, what works for me might not work for you. But I know I just like hearing stories and hearing what other people did. Like, you might get some tips. But yeah, so we went out, and lo and behold, she looked at me and she went, I need to go potty. And I was like, really? Here? And we had just been doing like the little potty, and then we also have like the seat for our toilet, and to help her. And I was like, how are we gonna do this? Like, toilets are so big for them right now. And I put her on there, she held on to me, and she pretty much did it like herself, and she went potty. And I was so proud of her. And I think she could feel that. And yeah, like, so we haven't had one accident with her. I know it might happen, and that's fine. She did have one accident at night sleeping, but it's almost like she did learn from that because she hasn't done it again. And yeah, so that's how potty training's going. Like I said, Grace, on the other hand, just not interested. Like, we're doing it, and that's also like, I don't see the point. Like, when you see they're getting frustrated and upset, I don't want to push her and then like put her away from even trying to go on the potty, because I see that. Like, I'll be like, do you want to go potty? And she goes, no, after we've kind of like, you know, had an argument about her going on the potty and she doesn't want to. So I just, okay, that's fine. You don't have to go potty. I just make sure she like sees her sister go potty and get a treat. And then she does get excited, and once she sees that her sister gets a treat, she wants to try. But she just doesn't comprehend that like she can't be going in her pants all the time. And I have like done the whole like not wearing a diaper, not wearing pants, and she'll just go. And it doesn't really affect her. It doesn't bother her. Where Violet, it was like traumatizing to her to go in her pants or on the ground. So yeah, I'm thinking Grace will probably get it within the next week or so. We'll just keep doing it, being consistent, and I'm sure it'll come. What else has been going on? Like I said, we've been having lots of tantrums. We've been transitioning out of having naps. Like, right now they are having a nap, and I find that when we don't have a lot of screen time in the morning and they're full on engaged in doing stuff, they were helping me clean all morning and doing laundry, so they were tired. But when like we're not having that busy of a morning and we'll watch a movie or something, they don't usually need a nap. But we were just trying to get rid of naps altogether, because that was also helping with bedtime. There were some nights where they were staying up until 11 at night and then getting up at 7 in the morning. Like, it was just insane. And my husband and I were like, what is going on? And that would be caused by them having like a 3-hour nap in the afternoon. Or, yeah, it was usually because they'd have a great big nap. So we're like, hey, we obviously need to like have shorter naps or cut out naps. And trying to wake them up from naps is impossible. And it just writes off our whole afternoon, because if we wake them up from a nap, they're so cranky, and they might as well have not even had a nap to begin with. So yeah, we're still kind of struggling with that. And I just, like I said, your mom intuition just knows best. I just can tell when they need a nap. Like today, I just knew we're gonna go to this event that has bouncy houses and lots of fun stuff for them to do. So I was like, if we go to this and you guys were running around all morning, there's no way that we're gonna make it through it without them crashing and probably having a great big freak out. So yeah, I put them down. We had a big freak out before I put them down, but then they went down within like 3 minutes of freaking out. So yeah, twin mom things, going out by myself with them, I am not comfortable with still. They don't listen. Like we've tried. They are just so independent, and it blows my mind, because I do not think I was like that as a kid. Maybe I was, but I know as an adult I'm not like very confident, and just like they're so confident and they're not scared of anything, and it just drives me nuts, because I'm like, why can't you have a little bit of fear in you? So taking them out is just, it's just too scary for me, because it only takes 2 seconds for them to run out in front of a car, and like, heaven forbid if that ever happened, at least when I have my husband with me or someone with me, it's 1 for 1, and we both can be watching one. And because I know even when my husband and I are out, like, it's still chaotic, and just trying to keep track of both of them all the time is just a lot. So yeah, let me know if you're a twin mom, if you leave with your twins, because I think I'm like the only one that doesn't, and I feel silly, but that's just my reasoning behind it. I can't. I'm too scared. And I have tried going, because when we had our house up for sale, I had to leave when we had listings, so I would take them to just like the local dollar store. We would go to McDonald's, and it did go fine, but there were just some moments where it was like, like I want to be home, I want to be in the car, like I just need to contain them. And I'm sure as they get older, it'll get easier. Like, I keep telling myself that, but just right now with them just not listening and running, I don't want to go out by myself with them. What else? I was thinking of something else I was going to talk about. This video, I'm already at 20 minutes, so I don't want to make it super long. I just wanted to pop on here and just kind of give you guys a quick update on, like I said, what's going on with us and the girls. If I missed anything, maybe just leave them in the comments below and I will do another video. That is my life update and kind of 2-year check-in of the girls. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked seeing me again, and let me know also in the comments below what kind of videos you'd like to see from me in the future, because now that I don't have like the pregnancy updates every week, I don't really know what kind of content that I want to put on here for you guys. But yeah, if you want me to do anything, talk about anything, let me know, and we will see you next time. Bye.